Yeah, what up? Yeah, base boxing basement triple B. Please like. Keep haters away. They're sickening people. Bitter, jealous, nasty. Yeah, hit the like. Yeah, sorry I haven't done many videos, I've been low energy. I'm under attack. Spiritual. I don't know what. Physiological. But yeah. Um, you know. I kind of even lost interest in boxing for a bit. I'm like, man, all I read is the same nonsense. But we got some good fights coming up. Obviously, the main one is Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk, and it now looks like it's going to happen. They can't pull it now. People have been saying he's going to pull out. He's going to pull out. There's going to be a hand injury, shoulder injury. Sorry. Usually, most people have said. Well, he stopped sparring. Usyk stopped sparring. It would have to be something catastrophic to pull out of this. This is all done and ready. The money's there. I always hoped it would happen. I mean, I'm still not sure, with the shenanigans. And you look at, there's been shenanigans, especially with that bum, Big John Fury, the big bully. We'll get into that idiot in a minute. In fact, now I'm going to slate him now. So this big bum, he's a known bully. Yeah, he's always picking on small guys. You remember when he bullied Carl Frampton, He was like 9 stone. And because he'd picked Jake Paul to beat Tommy Fury. And John Fury, the fighting man, was all upset and all that. And he always surrounds these little guys with all his big sons. He got like, obviously Tyson Fury. Tommy is no small guy, if he's there. He's not. He doesn't seem to be in Saudi. He's in Dubai, I think. Right? But, he's got Shane Fury, big sugar Shane Fury, who's a big lump. And no doubt can have a fight. And then there's Young Fury, as he was called when he went pro. I think he had 6 pro fights, lost 1. He was a heavyweight. He's known, his name is Huey Fury, but they call him Young Fury. And so all these guys are here. Yeah, and then, there's Usyk's team, and it's very juvenile. And Fury's team, they're going, Fury, and Usyk's going, Usyk. It's like a bunch of kids, man. But, I got no problem with that. Big John makes it all about himself, sticks his face in someone's face, and then some little guy goes, Usyk. He looks about 15 years old, this kid. He looks like he weighs about 10 stone at the most. And I don't know what he is, Fury, 20 stone, John Fury, headbutts him. And then cuts his own face up, which is the funniest bit. And the little guy just isn't bothered, And then John Fury goes on and says, this is how I live my life, right? On the hard road and blah, blah. It's all about honour and horror and violence. And they just go, listen to this idiot, man. Listen to this fool justify his actions.
So at the end of the day, I'm a warrior. That's what we do. We're fighting people. You come into space, you got to get what's coming. We're fighting people. That there's a regular occurrence. That's 7 nights a week for me, that. We're not interested. So the last thing they're going to do is get one over on me or my family. It will not happen.
I mean, oh, dear me. How old is he now? He's got to be almost 60. Running around trying to bully small people. He's a classic bully. The guy his eye pulled out is apparently really small, but was getting the better of him. He claims to have 100 bare-knuckle fights on the hard road with 100 knockouts, none of which no one's ever heard of. It's just simply BS, man. I don't know. I wonder I'd like to know what the traveler community thinks of him, because, obviously, they must be happy Tyson Fury's the big dog. But this guy, man, I heard that people in Galway said we've never heard. Well, people in Ireland, the travelling community, they know each other. So we never heard of no Furies from Galway. I don't know where this comes from. He suddenly came up and poked up in Manchester. Said his name was Big John Fury. And became a rubbish pro boxer. He had 8 wins, no knockouts. Well, it was 1 stoppage when a guy hurt his arm in the fight he was winning. So how can he be that big and have no stoppages? And he just carries on trying to, intimidate people, be the center of attention, shouting. It's embarrassing. But headbutting some little lad like that, man. I mean, technically it's assault. Nothing will happen. Nothing's going to happen because of the the enormity of the event. They're not going to get rid of him. And then, I just don't care. It's pathetic. It's brought. I mean, he can't. I don't know whether it's a bit of a setup, but he probably can't control his temper. He's used to just bullying people. I bet he bullied his own kids badly. He's a lowlife. He's a scumbag. Pulling out someone's eye and trying to pull out another guy's eyes is not an action that you can take lightly. Especially when you're a lump like him, who just happened to get beaten up by someone who's smaller. And you can see why. This little guy was about to have a go, the 14-year-old. Fury took a back step, but I don't really care about talking about this nonsense. It's one of the biggest fights I've been waiting for, but I'm not buzzing for it. I don't know why. I will be on the night, and there's some good undercard fights, but looking at the actual fight, Tyson Fury, people say he looks in great shape. Well, it's okay. He's definitely better than he was against Ngubu. He's obviously trained, but he's got this bizarre body shape. You can never really tell. His arms look quite thin. He's still got these massive slabs of lard on his back. I don't know how people develop that kind of physique. This big lard, these lumps of lard, huge kilos of lard on his back. And he looks okay, but he still looks like, he's an aging, middle-aged man, which is kind of what he is. What else, What is he, 35? But he looks 45 minimum. The whole family aged badly. Fury came back and beat some nobody, but he looked pretty good, actually. He came back with a tan as well, Fury, and he looked more solid. But he's 29 and looks 49. I don't know what it is with the Fury genes. They don't age well. But we got the fight. And then we got Usyk. Usyk never looks like he's ever taken any PEDs or anything like that. Like, his body is natural. He looks like a normal guy who works out, but not that heavily. Like, he doesn't do weights. He's a guy who's fit enough, but is just a naturally, just solid guy. But he's always been that way. I don't know why he doesn't do PEDs, or maybe he does stuff for stamina. I don't know. Who knows what goes on. I don't believe that any guys are truly clean. But he does look like he's clean. And it's the fight. Well, as I said, with the heavyweight guys, the big dogs especially, you can't really make your final prediction till the weigh-in. I want to see what they look like at the weigh-in and what they weigh. Usyk looks a bit chunky. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like 225 or something like that. Fury, I don't know. 270, I don't know. His legs and arms look thin, but he's got that barrel body and that lard hanging off his back, like a couple of breastises without the nipples. But we'll wait and see. But like I said, I always feel that the stars, I hate this phrase, the stars are aligning for Fury points win. Turki Al-Ashik definitely sides with John Fury. I mean, not Tyson Fury. I'm sure he's embarrassed by Big John Fury, the bum. Wasn't he banned last time from coming? They should have done it again this time. Man, that guy would just disrupt your camp and be annoying. But I don't know, maybe Tyson wants his dad to be around, the true fighting man. Did I tell you about them 100 bare knuckle fights? I won every single one by knockout. I just didn't stop a single person in my pro career. He's the world's biggest fantasy fighter. But Tyson, I believe, the big fight is Tyson Fury, Gay. And of course, Gay is coming over. We've already seen it. He's come over for the fight. He'll do some commentating or whatever, which is good. I want to hear Gay's opinion on the fight. Gay's obviously fought Usyk twice and got befuddled and embarrassed by a small man. But like I said, you're in boxing, especially heavyweight boxing, you're only as good as your last fight. And his last couple of fights, Elenius, he knocked him Sparko. It wasn't the best performance. Wallin, the oil driller, the naive Swedish oil driller, got absolutely plastered and quit. The white Swedish quitter quit. It was impressive. But you can see there's two different guys. There's one guy who, hey, I don't do no PEDs, guys. It's illegal. And one guy is blasted on the TUEs and the pads. But no, of course he's not. He's never fair a test, says Otto naive Wallin. But Wallin got hiding for it. And if he's got any brain, he will start hitting the PEDs. And then Garner fight. And people say over and over, oh, Garner was an MMA fighter, blah, blah. But, yeah, you notice the fight. Joshua Gay fought well. He was dropping punches to the body, jabs to lower and Garner's guard. And then he brought over that right hand he'd been practicing again and again. And boom, it was a perfect. He turned his back, he walked off. And I'm like, man, Joshua Fury now seems like an evenish fight, you know? But he'll be there. I think the big fight, as I said, and there is a rematch clause in the Usyk Fury fight, but that can be dealt with. It can be dealt with by money, right? It can be dealt with by, I don't know, step aside money is one thing, you know? Step aside money was one thing. Or they'll just, Usyk will agree to have Joshua fight before Fury and he fights the winner. Or so, I don't know. Who knows? There are ways to get around it when you got Turkey a la Sheik money. When you got Turkey a la Sheik dough, you can get past anything. But I think that's the fight they want. They got Gay J over there. I think what'll happen at this point, and I'll do another preview. But I think after the weigh-in, but I believe that Fury will use his size, his body, his heavy body, his long arms. He'll be awkward. He'll do, he'll fight like he did against Vladimir Klitschko or something like that. He'll be awkward. He'll be difficult. He'll be using his size. I mean, I didn't really do that against Klitschko because Klitschko was as big. But what I mean, when he fights guys like Chisora and White, he leans all over them and wears them out, and it'll be messy. I think it'll be messy. I don't think anybody's going to get put over. I don't know. You never know. And it may be controversial, but they will go to Usyk. Fury will go the distance, in my opinion. And Tyson Fury will get the decision, whether or not it's controversial. And maybe that will set up a Usyk Fury rematch. People will be like, oh, and the winner will fight Gay J. I don't know. But I feel sure that they want Tyson Fury to win. Some people have been talking about a draw. That would kind of make sense as well. They draw, then they have a rematch, then the winner fights Gay J. But no one wants to see Usyk Gay J 3. Okay? Despite the fact, the Gay J has lifted his game under Ben Davison. He's still beaten, flushed out twice by Usyk. No one wants to see that. They want to see Tyson Fury Gay J. And that's one of the reasons I believe that they will lean, the ref, the judges, whatever, will lean towards Fury a bit. And, he'll get the win on points. And I believe they will push for Gay J Fury, which is the real big fight. Anyway, peace in the Middle East.